It's about 15 minutes left before the bout between LADD and TXRD. Coming up in just 15 minutes. Feel free to get your concessions in early. Get your seat. Find your spot on the wall. Get on someone's shoulders. Wait, don't get on someone's shoulders. There's a safety hazard involved. gentlemen, welcome to the last bout of the second round of Battle of the Bank 10. We're ready to go with this battle between TXRD and the LA Riots. First up, in the green and yellow, TXRD's All-Star Army. Julia J. Number 1970, Soviet Russia. Number 1, Ring Panther. Number 2000, Strawberry Death Cake. Number 214, Knockout. Number 235, Nuclear. Number 24, Jam Cracker. Number 27, Romney. Number 40, Dire Z. Number 423, Blazing Grace. Number 42, Oh. Number 4, Cold War. Number Beyonce, Rolla Parks. Number CEO, Like a Boss.
All the way from LA, we have our LA Riots. Number 211, Al Driver. Number 248, Good Night Doom. Number 329, Draft Punk. Number 33D, Peacock Runneth Over. Number 3, Jade to Black. Number 430, Oblivion Westwood. Number 681, Phoenix. Number 6 is always a shot, Jaeger Bomb. Number 787B, Reconomic Stimulus. Number 80, Ferocity. Number 83, Diana Ross. 8 a.m., Morningwood. Number 923, Vanna Fight. Number Whoop, Stefcon 1.
That's all right, we're ready to go. My name is Kramer of the TXRD alongside
Dora the Explorer here with Arizona Derby Games.
and we're ready to get this on here as the Zebras are starting to get stuff settled, making sure no one's palming a knife here. So this is important.
I wonder where they would keep it with such tight spandex.
I really never ask a roller girl where she keeps anything. I've learned this lesson very well. All right. Seems good. We got our eye in the sky. Those watching live, we welcome y'all to go ahead and watch us down here. Feel free to yell at your TV screen. We won't hear a thing. Okay, as we get ready to go here, tell you what, I'm looking forward to this. What I'm saying. We got only a few more bouts left today. 2 more after this. After this, there's going to be a small break in which the next 2 bouts will be filled in here in just a moment. Once again, too, also, before we get started, I want a big shout out to Papa for taking care of us and getting us hot tea this morning. That was amazing. Stuff made me brought goosebumps here. Hot tea, nice stuff.
Was that a siphon drum? That you want tea?
I do not know what's the technical term for tea. I know it's hot and they brew it and they give it to me. And sometimes if I make it at home, it includes some strange substances from the dispensary. That's it.
In your tea?
Speaking of which, this announcer would like to go ahead and welcome anyone willing to help him out with any prescriptions later on. As he doesn't have a local code.
I mean a train next door.
This is what I'm hoping for. And 2 minutes here. That's all right. We're going to go ahead. While we're doing this, we're going to go ahead and let you know who we got in the Zebra uniforms. Up in position, head referee, Molly Cobb. Game executioner, Abby Front pack referee, Marshall Law. Back pack referee, the Dude Lenowski.
Outside pack referee, Dave Rawlings. Outside pack referee, Hoover Slam.
Penalty tracker, Scully Glassbones. Penalty tracker assist, Infidel Castro.
Penalty box admin, Sinister Serenity.
Penalty box admin, Roger Sultry.
Whiteboard, Mount Everett.
Eye in the sky, Syphilis Miller.
Eye in the sky, John Q. Law.
Scoreboard, Path Blue Ribbon.
Runner, Vladimir Scoopy.
And the state alternate, Taco Bell. All right. There's a patty cake signal from the center of the track.
That was cute.
two tacos. Gotcha.
2 shots, 2 shots. $6 each.
Okay. What a nice song to start this one.
We could probably turn this song up and I wouldn't know it.
There's a impromptu dance party going on in the upper corner of turn 3. Turn 2. That is. And here's a scramble as they get to the line. There's on the line for Jalen for TXRD. Roll up hearts. And for the LA Riots, number 248, Good Night Dude. Here's the opening whistle and into the back of the damage go. They dive in, serve for it. It's Good Night Dude.
Getting out there in turn 1, coming around for a first scoring pass. We have LA with the lead jam.
Roll front front, roll off the backside of that pack, and here is Good Night Dude. A nice spin move. Takes a system closer to the lead over the first pack. Meanwhile, roll up hard, pushing hard against that back LA Riot defense. And she did up against the rim. Good Night Dude close over the coming inside, recovers.
And that's the jam. Looks like we got Juliet Jane from TXRD taking that jammer line up against Jagerbomb from LA.
And Good Night Dude scored 10 points for the Riots on that last jam. As we wait for the rest to make sure it's all good. Here's the whistle, into the back they go. Juliet Jane held up in the back right away. Meanwhile, Jagerbomb trying to scoot on the inside, but it's caught behind. Turned into a two-ball place. And off the side of the back. She leaders gets the big. There she goes. The shot is free.
Looks like Texas Jammer still stuck behind LA's defense.
Juliet Jane trying to get around. Here it comes the air. Oh, slides out the cover. She's going to have to reset. Juliet Jane pushing against that front line. There goes Jagerbomb. Another hold. Breaking free.
Here comes Jagerbomb for another scoring pass.
Jagerbomb going underneath it. Meanwhile, Steph putting up some defense against the Texas Jammer. She breaks free. Here comes Jagerbomb. Jagerbomb making her move. Beautiful inside, outside, and gets around that last defender before coming up.
Looks like we've got no driver from LA taking that jammer line.
Now it's 9 points by Lou Jagerbomb. Bell driver up against Rick Packer.
Looks like we've got a white pack there. Seeing some of the Texas girls sitting in the penalty box.
And they're down one blocker here as they wait for the whistle. Uh-oh. 2. We got to pull one off.
So we're at 4-on-2 here.
As they pull Death Cake, there's a little confusion as to who they're pulling off. And here we go. 2 down for Texas as they go into the midst of it. Rick Packer on the outside trying to make a move. Oh, the Riots got it.
Just missed her. That was ball.
Well, they're picking up a little two penalties on the right. See them down a few blockers as they make a run at it. And the Rocks once again grab the lead jam. That's Good Night Doom up against Nuclear. Good Night Doom with a slight lead over as the pack starts to reform, trying to get that defense in place. Okay. Black picked up two, or that's two for Good Night Doom on that one.
They gotta be careful with these penalties because they can get ejected pretty quick.
I'll say so as we're looking down the barrel of a power jam for LA Riots as a Jaeger ball.
Looks like we got a full pack too.
Jaeger ball having a nice run. He's spinning down to the left side. Right panther. Beautiful run over the cookie.
Fancy feet. She's got that fancy feet.
And back starts to clear turn two. Jaeger ball gets it with her speed. He's making the most of the score. Jaeger ball the inside to the outside. And she's swinging for her life in the middle of it. Texas trying to put a block on. Here come the Riots to bust her up. And Jaeger forced to the backpack. Down she goes and takes a rump shaker just inside turn four. Jaeger with a beautiful recovery, getting in the middle of the pack.
Yeah, she's having a hard time breaking out of this pack here.
Ring Panther, Joey and Jane up to the front with a little help from Knockout. Trying to pull off the through one. Here come the Riots and they fall down on them.
Beautiful recycling some bridges.
Losing those skates, gets back up. And that's a jam.
That was a tough one.
5 points for Jaeger. Not bad for a power jam.
Looks like we've got, wow, looks like we've got a power jam for Texas. Blackabon's taking that jammer line for our team. I see they only got one people off that track.
Oh, and that's an uphill battle. That's a full Riot box there. Some adjustments here. No. 1, 2. Well, quick count by the rest then. 1 too many blockers. All right, so with 2 blockers for Texas and 4 for LA. Boss has got a lot on her plate.
Let's see how many points she can run for her team here during this power jam.
Looking to push it back on the wall, trying to bust it up by herself. Boss really pushing that in. Let's give a little help. She steps over again, but losing her skates on turn 2. Boss pushing up against the other one. Then also a quick ball back. And there she goes. Spinning around. It's another hit. She can't come in. Down she goes. Beautiful on the inside. That's draft pump putting up the defense on it. Boss once again getting in the thick of things. Draft pump with a push on the outside. Takes out her own team in the process. Boss recovering and is trying to get up. Going rail side and hit. Both teams having great defenses in both power jams here. Boss is pushing against a whole triangle defense. As now Ross places her 2 teammates. That's pushed to the inside. And that's a jam. That's tough back and forth, isn't it?
Oh, back and forth, yes. Oh, looks like we got an official timeout.
The officials have officially scratched their elbows and it's official timeout. Or shortcuts, I should say. That's, I don't even know my body parts, so. Trying to be witty.
It's definitely warm out, but I see a lot of frozen bananas on little plates going around the warehouse. So if you haven't had the chance to go on outside and check out these vendors.
That's right. Go Bananas. Go Bananas provides consumers, which should be customers or whatever, but it's out of the world. Anyways, I've had this stuff. It's some great gourmet chocolate bananas outside. They got great toppings. 3 different kinds of chocolates over there, and it's trans fat, gluten-free, and provides a natural antioxidant. So yes, kind of healthy. Kind of healthy.
It's a banana. It's healthy.
It is a delicious.
We'll just ignore all the chocolate on it.
Don't ignore the chocolate. Don't listen to it. It's crazy talk. A big shot to Devastation. You want to get your gear right. You want to get the stuff to help you win these bouts. You need to devastate the competition. Devastation with their booth over here to my left. Everything you need to go ahead and make this bout yours. And a big shout out to Roosevelt Jeffries. Rolls over the sandwiches. It's not just the farm fresh, all ingredients, no. It's care, love, and unique culinary process that goes into each one of the sandwiches. Also a big shout out to Copper Star Coffee. Support local business here in the Phoenix area.
It smells delicious. It's coming out of that room over there. It's labeled the snack bar.
That's right. Not the other room. That's the dispensary. With that one. And big shout out to Off the Hook food truck outside. They've been doing all the catering over here early in the morning, provide breakfast tacos as well. For the Hook, she's got all the freshest ingredients.
Was the breakfast good?
Breakfast was excellent. They have a heavy hand when it comes to bacon, and I can't explain enough how important that is. So an announcer style. As we sit right now, 30-0 here with about just under 8 minutes to go in this first half. He was trying to get some stuff straight here, not quite sure, but there's two Texas sitting in the penalty box that like a boss, and Ring Packer. And I can see several of the other teams in attendance here on the things. I see a huge number of Penn jerseys over there. How y'all doing over there, She Devils? It's too hot to go anywhere, isn't it? Y'all want to get out to the food truck. And once again, big ups to whoever fits the central area here because that thing blows amazing.
Oh yes, it's been quite a journey, but we're definitely thankful for these tours.
Also shout out to the support staff here taking care of media, audio, photo, and live stream.
I was actually at work this morning and the live stream was working really well.
Yeah, got a lot of compliments all across the country for that one. And holy cow, is that whiteboard just full?
Whoa.
Jeez.
Well, we're definitely going to have those tapes.
4 different penalties for LA, and well, 1 penalty on the boss.
Looks like we've got
Oh, wait,
3
no
on
blocking.
2. 3 on 2. Power jam for LA.
This is going to be an interesting little jam.
Looks like that's L Driver.
L Driver going in hard and takes a hit for Strawberry. Does take recovers, coming to the inside. Ooh, takes a pretty ball for Roll of Bars. It takes her out of her skates, but she's back up. L Driver is bouncing anywhere. Pack hasn't even cleared turn 2. L Driver trying to move the inside. Strawberry does take the block. Roll of Bars here. Beautiful block there. L Driver on a nice juke, and L Driver is free. Picking up a little speed and now fighting the wrestler on our turn to go ahead and put some defense on. Trying to get rid of that outside. Takes the team too far to the back, and they have to let her go. That's a successful scoring pass. 5 on the board for El Driver. Looks like the Rats are trying to keep that thing down. And that's it. Another 5-point power jam there. Go ahead.
It's pretty awesome.
It's insane.
I have to like keep reminding myself that I have a microphone in front of me because I can't stop staring at everything that's happening. It's amazing.
They don't call you Explorer for nothing.
So many names. So many names.
So many names, so little skills.
Looks like we're putting Joey O'Kane on the camera line for Texas.
And Jake Black for LA Riots. Roller Parks touring her heels along with several Riots. I can't see behind the refs. Looks like 2 of them.
Yep, looks like a group of companies, so they only rendered 2 blockers out there.
Robbie trying to pin Morning Wood up against the rail there, allowing a knockout. On the defense for LA is also 787. That is economic stimulus. Oh, and pulling one more Texas out.
2 on 2. See what happens.
Here they come. Whoa, it's a turnaround. Joey James right on the front line. Oh, stop. Oh, she got it. Both channels. It's a race ball. points for LADD.
Texas, though. That was close.
All she had to do was pass the one. She's going to pick up those ghost points from the two sitting in the penalty. Beautiful move from LA.
Looks like we've got a Lazy Grace from Texas taking that jammer line against Goodnight Doom from LA.
And there's Dyer's Eve showing up like a virus on the track there.
But there's that signal from that ref. We've got an official timeout.
Look at those guns. Something to stare at.
Flash those guns. Yeah.
And the crowd appreciates a good gun show.
There's only 5.5 minutes left of this first half with a score of 38. Your LA Riots to 0 against TXRD.
Shout out to Water on Wheels outside the silver trailer. That's Water on Wheels with the mineralized alkaline water, reverse osmosis water, bagged ice and blocked ice. If you need some water refill, go see them outside. They're in the big silver trailer just out front of the main entrance. Also big shout outs to Happy Hondo Shaved Ice. That's real Hawaiian shaved ice. Happy Hondo is owned and operated by a husband and wife team. That's Desmond and Laura. If you've ever met them, Desmond and Laura Martin running the shaved ice over at Hondo. Go see them.
Also over here in our vendor village, we have Siphon Draw Apothecary. If you haven't checked them out, they have a lot of natural remedy things for pain relief and all sorts of stuff. Go and take a visit on to Dolly de los Muertos.
And looks like Morgan Wood got called for a penalty on stopping us, and she's got to sit this one out, but that's the most skaters we've had in the jam in a while here.
Yes, and it looks like we have a Lazy Grace from Texas taking that jammer line.
Once again, Dyer's Eve showing up like a virus on the track, getting into the middle of the back.
We've got Goodnight Doom out there for LA.
The rest of their hands are up. And there seems to be some discrepancy a little bit. Okay. Looks like there are quick adjustments from LA to have to pull one off.
So we've got 4 on 2. Full lineup for Texas.
Let's see if they can capitalize here. Texas yet to get on the board at this point.
Maybe this is that jam.
Lazy Grace and Goodnight Doom facing off. Goodnight Doom going down to one skateboard. Lazy Grace is covering. And on the backside slides on the coping. So is Goodnight Doom. She goes inside the third. She's a lead jammer after races. It's a chance for Texas to be on the board. Goodnight Doom holding on the back.
Just coming around here in turn 4. Let's see how many points you can pick up here. Picks up 5 for Texas. 4 for Texas. Because this is once you kick out. Sorry, to move that into say the score because they got it. They got it.
I'm not above correcting myself. The refs know best.
Looks like we've got Rosa Parks from Texas. And Diana Ross from LA taking that jammer line.
Sliding inside of third two. She goes to an also coming. Diana Ross also coming across the company. That defense is cycling through crazy. Grab pump, put it roll on the inside. Diana Ross trying to run over his cover. They think they're safe. No, like the last has to let her go too far from the back. Roll Hart's going down on the backside, but that's 4-3 to tip her out. Oblivion Westwood. Diana Ross just inside. Good slips off. And so Diana Ross coming out of the rope shaker around on that way too. It's a straightaway bang. There is a lot of falling going on. Had to get the shaking. That pack is actually slowing down. And that's a jam.
3 points for LA. They scored 41-4.
Oh, and look at all those penalties that came up on my whiteboard. We're going to take another look at them here in a second. But it looks like lots of odds are sitting now. And we'll see who for LA. Because it looked like it was on both sides of the board.
So looks like we've got a double jammer down. So we are going to
knockout coming those arms, trying to catch. Here comes the back. Oh, knockout as he takes out Texas defense. And it's a quick four for LADD.
Looks like we've got a blazing grace for Texas taking that jabber line up against ferocity for LA.
And Soviet Crusher called for stopping and sit out. Almost a full back here as they go in. Blazing Grace going in hard. Ferocity trying to go up in the middle. She gets caught behind the rest of them. The Blazing Grace back to the inside. Shoved across the court. There goes Rick Bander sliding in, trying to get that defense. Here comes Jam Cracker at the let her go. Ferocity out of the lead and moving hard down to the Blazing Grace in the middle of the back. Ferocity eyeing her competition. Skip to the outside, almost cutting around and cuts in by a title count. Blazing Grace reestablishing a pattern. And here goes Ferocity. Ferocity making a move with this. Jack Cracker had to let her go, get her right up on one, gets another full pass in for Ferocity.
Looks like we got 9 points for LA during that jam. Yeah, looks like we've got Good Night Dude from LA taking that jam line up against Joliet Jane from Texas. Got 4 on. Yep.
Joliet Jane looking for a little offense early, but Good Night Dude was a little quicker on the mark, and she shows it by getting free of the pack before he can clear it turn one. Joliet Jane now putting her right on the backside of that 3-wall from her right. And it's starting to rotate the defense. Good Night Dude here comes in to take advantage, jumping in the middle. Slow down the line. Roller Parks trying to adjust, but can't do it. Good Night Dude trying to get through the apex and shoved on the inside.
Texas quickly reforming it. Go ahead and hold that defensive wall up against Good Night Dude. But she gets out right there on that inside.
Beautiful move by Good Night Dude slipping in around that defense. Meanwhile, Joliet Jane trying to fight against that front wall right edge. She's got 2 feet, but they are sitting down on her pretty good. And she's free.
Good Night Dude calling off that jam.
Nice job, JJ!
2 points. Looks like we've got Diana Ross up against Knockout.
Couple penalties for low block. 2 over there to LA, but that's a low block and a PR looking picture. Can't see that lettering too well, but.
I think that was a failure to reform.
Oh, as Diana Ross takes the line up against Knockout. Diana Ross, of course, from LA Riots. Knockout for Texas. Pack is really trying to get some good position on each other right there. As it's 3-on-2 with Texas in the favor. Morning Boy trying to push it around. Fool me on the score clock for you. That's right. 5 minutes of blazing great pack track. The action is great. missing my announcer, Dora Explorer, is missing in action. So we're just going to move forward here. Here she comes. Look at that. No worries. On the line in a power jam like a boss up against almost a full box of blockers. Except Texas. Texas down one.
Here we go, starting the second half.
Did not give up that one easily. There's Batter and Bruce going through that one. Folks, making it better work here as Ellie tries to reform the 3-wall and a flying block in the back. Keep took. Oh! Shot just across the coping. Enough to take her all the way back. And a lot of side coaching and the boss called it out. CEO like a boss calling for a penalty in a back block, and that means and stop. So it's a power jam for LA, and that is D-Cup round over there, bro.
Yep, here we go. We got a full lineup for Texas against 2 blockers for LA. Oh, no, pretty cool one down. 3-on-2 here in this pack. Power jam for LA. Looks like we've got Stefan and Phoenix in the blocker box for LA.
And looks like Ring Panther and Mo, as well as a Blazing Grace and Rowdy. So you're right, it is a full Texas block.
Gonna do a switcheroo there.
Oh, off the line. Just by her toes staying on the track. D-Cup right over, making a move. D-Cup pushed the inside off the cooking by Blazing Grace here.
Texas doing a great job of recycling to create that defensive wall over and over again.
Step cut, broken the one around. Forces D-Cup all over the coping. D-Cup back onto the track and Blazing there to meet her. Has to cut her off.
Also, we got Ring Panther trying to fight to get through that defense there, and she makes it through.
There goes Step Cut trying to create a little room, but D-Cup going up high. And runs right over a couple of Texas people. That decimates a whole line. And D-Cup with a beautiful pass right there.
How does she make it before the time runs out?
Oh, jumper for it, and oh, what a dismount. We're going to give her a 9.8.
So she picked up 5 points during that power jam. And we've got a timeout for LA.
And big ups to the DJ who found his 90s playlist. That was awesome. All right, the Zebras going to talk it over in the serendipity in the middle there. Meanwhile, looks like in the middle of a challenge. Meanwhile, big ups to Siphon Draw Apothecary. I mentioned before, they provide hot tea to the announcers.
Yeah, she's making me some hot tea. We got fresh honey, local honey.
Countless handcrafted, all natural, non-toxic skincare products as well. Made by Dolly de los Muertos, one of the ECDD regulators. Shop local and support a dirty old business, Siphon Draw Apothecary, located at the Goldfield Ghost Town off Historic Highway 88. Boy, the rest wanted a little privacy, didn't they? They just kind of relocated the other side of the track. And look at that, just on cue. Dolly up here with the tea delivery. Holy cow, 3 penalties on each side. 2 stopping and an illegal block on the Texas side. Cutting the track on the LA side is pulling an arms penalty.
Back blocking.
Okay, and you know what that amounts to there, Dora? That's a power jam for Texas, if I was looking at that right.
There's definitely going to be some muskates as well, because they do have to run their 2 blockers.
Well, sure who LA's coach is. I know that the Texas coach is Bruiser Lee of the Austin Anarchy. Ben's roller with it. It was a challenge. LA challenged the cut call on D-Cup runneth over. The call stands, and it's a power jam. Here's the scramble to LA, heading up there. That is Reconomic Stimulus and Morning Wood going up against Rowdy and Rolla Parks with knockout in the power jam position.
Looks like LA also lost a timeout and a penalty challenge because of that.
Knockout trying to make a move, going inside, outside, all over the room. 2-on-2 takes a really interesting strategic maneuver here as the pack starts to rotate out. Rolla Parks trying to get Morning Wood. Morning Wood zipping around it as they try to slow the pack down just enough for knockout. Knockout goes right through the middle, and Red Rover, she is gone over. Reconomic Stimulus on my own pass there, Dora.
Had to let her go. She was way out there.
Nice move here by Rolla, trying to keep the pack in shape.
LA's doing a great job controlling the speed of this pack.
Oh, wait there. Looks like Knockout almost lost his skates a little bit as Morning Wood took it out a little bit. Knockout to the middle. Reconomics took a knee for a second. Oh, it's a hard hit. Reconomics keeping it in check, and that's the end of that jam. Beautifully defended power jam by LA. Points for Texas in that one. You know, Dora, no one's run away with any of these power jams at all.
No. Looks like we've got Oblivion Weston from LA taking that jam in the lineup against Joliet Jane from Texas.
Let's go, Texas!
Oh, they made Jam Cracker go back to her bench.
To the
Jam
floor.
Cracker.
I sense some history. And it's 2 and 4.
Got a full pack, yep. For
Oh!
LA. Full lineup for LA. 4-on-2.
And a power jam.
Ooh, some repositioning. Trying to not let that blocker have the opportunity to run out to join her other blocker. Bringing out right there in turn 1.
Ooh.
Pretty effortlessly.
Heavy as the Texas blockers trying to keep it contained. Oblivion Westward using our teammates, and they create enough space to send her on her way. Pack's almost at a standstill at this point. There's the strategy going through to bust through Dyer's Eve and drug Soviet Prussia.
LA doing a fine job of using that split pack to their advantage, to their jammer's advantage.
Once again going up against Joliet Jane.
Wow. She picked up 20 points during that power jam. Putting LA's score to 88 up against Texas 23. Right behind her comes Joliet Jane.
2-2.
Looks like we've got Jade Black for LA on the jammer lineup against Knockout from Texas.
And they pulled Mo for a low block on that one for Texas. So they're going to go light. Ooh, Jacob Black bounced off the rail and going right back at it. As force ring back to the inside, Jacob Black is free. Your lead jammer moving around the track at breakneck speed. Knockout still trying to get past that front wall right edge. Well, it's collapsed on there, and there's another lead trying to fill that space. Oh! Down goes the Texas driver on the backside. Jacob Black all the way through, and Knockout couldn't paint the line on the inside. Gets back up on the track and keeps rolling. Here comes Jacob Black. Jacob Black making a move and getting around the Blazing Grace. And calls the jet. And we're going to take a quick thing as they pull Knockout off the tractor. She might have gone and took a hard hit. And we have an official timeout on the track. And she's all right. She's back on the skates, folks. She's battered but not fried. Cutting the track, and what is it? That is unsportsmanlike conduct from D-Cup running over. 2 penalties. Somebody's naughty. Okay, so go ahead and check. Big ups also, I don't know if it's been mentioned, but big love out to the med staff taking care of all the skaters here tonight. Can't be said enough. And here they go, the scramble is in effect.
Looks like we got good idea on that jammer line for LA, and it looks like we have another power jam. Got a full lineup for Texas against 3 from LA. And that dude going low.
Good night, dude. Going inside and out and oh, and what a juke move around Jamcracker. Jamcracker turning around for a defense as that pack is stalled between turns 1 and 2. Good night, dude coming in heavy, and there's a couple of Texas rain for it. There's a little bit of a avalanche from Jaeger. Jaegerbaum trying to create a little space.
Great offensive Jaegerbaum.
There goes good night, dude pushing against the front Texas line. Too far from the back, gotta let her go. And looks like Texas has been caught for penalty. I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna wait to see what happens after. There's good night, dude. And Soviet Crusher putting on the stop bar, and there's Jamcracker once again. It's off too far. Gotta let her go.
Now in there from Jamcracker trying to hold that jammer back by herself. And here comes Manhattan for another scoring pass.
Oh, just in the nick of time. We're gonna see if they gave her that last point there. Points for good night do in that last jam.
Looks like we got Steph Palm from LA on the jammer lineup against Joliet Jane from Texas.
And LA jockeying for position there on the front line. It's Draft Pump trying to push around Dyer Eve as well as Frosty in the field. And they are joined by Soviet Crusher. She pulls some direction on Pittsburgh as he got the bench. 3 penalties for Texas in that one. That is an arms penalty and a couple others here.
Oh, Steph breaking out there in turn 1 on that inside. Coming around for a scoring pass. LA doing a great job of holding that jammer back.
one there. Texas being isolated by LA. Jody J getting up there with Cold War trying to help out. There you go, step on one effortlessly on the inside. And while Cold War is pushing up against the front line here, step on one comes in. Oh, it almost takes out Crusher, but Crusher, oh, lost her skates, beautiful move by Stepcon, gets a little help. That's the jam.
Looks like we've got a blazing race from Texas up against Jade DeBlack on LA on that jammer line.
All right, they're off and running. A blazing race up against Jade DeBlack. A blazing race guy on the front line trying to make a move. Oh, and it's a bit of a skirmish. The pack goes down. Jade DeBlack recovers and takes off. A blazing race recovered a little bit, but she also recovered behind Ellie Riot. And is now stuck into a pack swimming her life. Jade DeBlack finding a couple of turns and taking up a little bit of speed, coming up on the back car. Oh, what an apex jump. Not clear, but still made it. Look at Olivia Westwood trying to get her a shot on a blazing grace. Jade DeBlack calls off the jump. Ooh, and it's a cut track on number 3, that's Jade DeBlack.
This is going to get Texas a power jam. Jody and Jane on that line.
Jody came into a veritable stop wall of there. Look at that stairs, and she manages to step through most of it. Trying to find the right ball. That comes apart a little bit at the same time. 248 picking up the hurt on her. Good night to her. And shoving inside. Texas skates out from under as she slides across Jody. Jody pushing it down front line. All the Texas Rockers in the back here. What's going to do is herself here. And this has been slowed down to a crawl.
Texas is trying to keep that split pack, splitting that pack, but
Oh, and inside goes Morning Wood, takes a hard one on the concrete. Meanwhile, Jolie Jane trying to stitch around and it's broken up by her economic stimulus. Jolie Jane put the inside by the stimulus package.
Jody and Jane is still not going out of this pack. Ellie's defense is so strong.
And otherwise, reformed all 4 in the front. Jolie Jane with the move, but it was too late. Jam is over. Boy, there have been a lot of productive power jams. There's been like one productive power jam for both teams in all this.
Yes. Looks like we got Ring Panther and L Driver on that jammer line. With an almost full pack, 4 on 3. Got 2.5 minutes left of the second half here in this game.
Failure to reform called on Soviet Crusher as well as a defensive block on Morning Wood as both of them sit those out. Directional block, sorry. And off to the races they go.
So on these short games, there are only like 4 penalties when they get ejected. And since it's so short, we don't actually announce the penalties for the full game.
Oh, and you're right. It's turning into a jammer race. Look at them go. All right, pulling out the speed, but so is Ring Panther. Here they come.
Ring Panther trying to get those points there in their last second.
And she did. She
Quick
got one.
transition, that was fantastic.
Really nice.
Rusty makes hits past those other blockers. We got Oblivion Westwood from LA taking that jammer line up against Nucleo from Texas.
Oh! Steers get pulled over left and right on that last turn. Maybe they recover and get back on that track. Meanwhile, Oblivion Westwood picking up some speed and going in hard. Using her teammates recover, chipping in, out, and stopped hold on the front side on a knockout. And down. Oh! Everybody falling on each other. Good to see her with just a little shaking, but not stirred.
Looks like we got Midnight Doom on that jammer line for LA. I believe it is a power jam. I'm waiting for that whiteboard to confirm it.
2 points in that last jam there.
I think it was a cut that the Texas Chamber got.
Boy, that pack is really fluid. Look at that.
While moving around trying to get that best position to help her jammer out and get the most points.
Okay, there's the whistle. Here comes Good Night Doom. Good Night Doom breaking free before its first turn once again. Picking up a little speed now. Pack is stalled around turn 2. And Good Night Doom runs in and out and just around Cold War. Cold War gets a few hits but taking off her skates. And here comes Good Night Doom one more time. They're trying to make a run. She's going over. Oh, and there's a big hit on Strawberry. Death Cake trying to create a run, and it does. Good Night Doom with another pass through. Racking up the points here. Meanwhile, Dyer's Eve's over there, and that's a hard hit from Morning Williams. She puts her on the inside of the track. Here comes the jammer again as LA tries to create a little space. And it does. It gets around Death Cake.
So she's got a few seconds of that clock.
And these are kind of a power jam for use of the Zin here. It's a multiple pass for Good Night Doom. It's going to yield some big results as we hear from the officials. 15 points for Good Night Doom.
That'll bring the score to 150 for your LADD to 25, your Texas All-Star Army.
That's a red for the officials.
Looks like we're going to have another jam, a penalty jam. It's not over yet.
So you're saying there's a chance. And a nice Eiffel Tower from the Riots in the middle as they high-five each other. 2 in the blockers for the Riots and a full count for Texas here as Julia Jane goes up against Draft Punk in her first jam.
Looks like we've got a full lineup for Texas with 2 blockers from LA, 4 and 2.
And they go through hard as Julia Jane gets pinned up on the top side by Olivia Westwood and the rest of the Riots. Draft Punk trying to make a run.
Big smile on her face. She's going to come around for our first scoring pass. Julia Jane from Texas.
Julia Jane coming in and almost the apex jump there as she slipped over. And Julia Jane decides the better part of valor calls a jam. That was a hard spill, but she skates away. Let's see what we got. Oh.
I see Lollipop with that whistle in her mouth, just waiting, and she calls it. Your Riots taking this win up against the Texas All-Star Army with a score of 150 to 25.
The Riots move to the next round, and we're going to take a small break and be back with our next bout, which should be San Diego versus
Arizona.
That's right, folks. So we're going to take a little break and be right back with you.
So I guess we could call this dinner time because the next game will not be starting until 6:15.